ice on. Pull up double park with all the ice on. Pick 'em like she running up, she running down. She pay a bill, she it up. 52nd Street, I double down, then I doubled up. 2023, and I'm the only coming up, yeah.
This is the NFL on EA Sports as we join you from the so-called Space City, Houston, Texas. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Aviators of San Diego taking on the Vikings of Houston. And we are underway from Houston. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Now a first carry for their fullback. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Situation and the relocation, it's worked other places. You've got the 2 teams in L.A. Until recently, we had 2 out of the Bay Area. Of course, the 2 New York teams. Now 2 teams calling Houston home. And we know that they do things big here in Texas. And if these fans here are any indication, this city is ready to support a second team. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
On play action, they'll throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Finds his man. There's Jordy Madison. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. From the 41, here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They are such a talented team at defending the perimeter and taking away throws to the outside. Great confidence, great skill.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Here's Hunt, and he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They start things off with a carry by Gibbs here. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Second down, they go back to Gibbs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as is a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to... I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Purdy now to throw off the play action. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! Jamison Williams. 51 yards. And the Aviators are on the board here first in the season opener. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
The score, Aviators 7, Vikings nothing. Jack Fox set to kick
Out
off.
is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And, Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in Week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have that pinch down at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Taken down on the play by Aiden Hutchinson. This a 2nd and 7 from the 37. He'll look to throw. And he completes it to Hunt. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And he'll be taken down at about the 45. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Set for the second quarter, San Diego in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. Setting up the screen. This is Gibbs. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 44-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Purdy. Open man right side is St. Brown. So the completion good for just 3. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Play action. Now Purdy. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 19. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
And Brandon, from our time in college football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Aviators have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
Aviators 14, Vikings nothing. Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. And it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the first. Okay, so roughing the passer, and I've got to imagine that's the last thing you want to see week 1 as your quarterback taking an unnecessary hit.
I think you're exactly right about that. You hate it any week, but boy, are you on target. This is a unit that's depending on him to take him through 17 games, so you definitely can't let him get hurt right now.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. why they've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Chandler on second down. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
A 2-yard pickup.
They'll set up a throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that nearly intercepted. Oh, the free safety rolling into position almost had it, but it's second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. This is caught by Addison. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Top low 18. Go.
Back to throw again. This is caught. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
Brings up second and goal.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Vikings have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First down and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
At the 22-yard line.
From the 22, here's second and 8. The toss out right to Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. A yard in the wrong direction. Makes third down tougher. Third down and 9. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Third and 9 here. Purdy now to throw. He's got this complete to Williams. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Give him 22 there on the third down conversion. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. Purdy looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
After the incompletion, here now, third and 2. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. And the offense moving quickly to the line. McCurdy looking to throw on first down here. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off Byron Jones.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And we'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
The second half starts with a run by Gibbs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it's just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs.
And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
On third down, here's Gibbs.
Oh, what a move. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Vikings' 6-yard line.
93 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
They'll run with Gibbs.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
On second down, here's Gibbs.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-7.
Vikings 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what the emphasis is in the NFL at any given time. Every defense is still going to say their #1 goal every game is stop the run. And right now, they're not doing that, and that really chips away at your confidence.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Another run for Gibbs here.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now a give to Gibbs, running left.
And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10.
Purdy.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith.
And the Vikings are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us? No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking 1st down.
Well, they've certainly had their share of troubles running the football in this one, but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here. They set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. They'll look to throw again. Rolling to his left.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when he decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is...
Here we go. Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 2.
They're going to look to throw. That's complete right around the 8. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a 1st down on that last catch as well. Chandler will take this into the end zone for a Viking touchdown.
Extra point attempt here still to come. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for
Touchdown!
Jamison Williams.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Aviators are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Now for the point after. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is.
Jack Fox set to kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
They're on 17-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, you know, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Pass the 20 for a short gain, second down.
And now they're in the hurry up.
The 21-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now
Second and 6.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it second and 8. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down. Well, the offense has had a big day. He's been great running the football, but I don't think anybody liked that last result.
No, they didn't like the last result at all, but they have to look at it in total, don't they? They've had a big day running the football. You take an occasional loss or an occasional bad play along the way, but all in all, they have to like what they've done.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Vikings are right back in this football game.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Hawkinson crossing the middle and bringing it in.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
This one brought in by Jefferson.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
The Vikings on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Buying time to his left. just inside the 25-yard line.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Again, he'll drop to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete.
And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
65, 65, ready.
Now a handoff to Chandler.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. 2nd and 4. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a nice job of avoiding that and helping force an incompletion.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal.
Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with an even 90 seconds remaining on the clock.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Purdy off the play fake. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off Byron Jones. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Jack Campbell with a pick.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what?
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
And he is going to have a 1st down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. They'll go again with Gibbs.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Purdy will set up to throw it here. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta.
And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 18. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
Well, this was not just the open.
Why would I hold a man for ransom when my scope like Richard Branson? Since the basement making anthems over seasons with the man in black is teasing with my patterns. Pretty girl, she think I'm handsome just